Even the brightest stars in our lives sometimes step out of the spotlight, not because their brilliance fades, but because life calls them in a new direction. Kelly Ripa, a beloved daytime television icon, recently made such a choice. After decades of entertaining audiences, she decided to retire, prioritizing her family above fame. This decision marks the start of a new chapter, not only in her personal life, but also in television history. While fans may initially feel surprised or saddened, the choice reflects a deep love and devotion that transcends professional accolades. Kelly's life has always balanced extraordinary public achievements with equally meaningful private commitments. Her legacy, therefore, isn't only measured by awards or ratings, but by the warmth, laughter, and genuine humanity she shared with viewers over more than 30 years of on-screen presence. Balancing fame and family. Throughout her career, Kelly Ripa was more than a television personality. She was a comforting presence for millions of viewers. Her morning shows became a ritual for countless households, offering laughter and warmth alongside the start of the day. Beneath the bright smiles and sparkling eyes, Kelly managed immense responsibilities and challenges. Fame demanded constant energy, yet she never let her audiences see the fatigue or stress behind the scenes. Her decision to step away was not impulsive. It reflected careful thought, love, and commitment to her husband, Mark. Through this choice, Kelly modeled a profound lesson. True strength sometimes means stepping back from one's own ambitions to support someone else. Her retirement reminds us that personal relationships and family can hold more significance than even the most celebrated public roles. A love story through the years. Kelly and Mark's story began in 1995 during the production of All My Children, where a spark of connection grew into a lifelong partnership. Their instant chemistry blossomed into love, leading to a Vegas wedding within a year. Their relationship, however, has always been more than romance. It is a partnership built on mutual respect, care, and support. They navigated the pressures of fame together, raising 3 children while pursuing successful careers. Kelly often spoke of Mark with admiration, humor, and profound love. Despite public attention on their personal lives, the real story was the quiet support they offered each other behind closed doors. In recent years, as Mark faced health challenges and exhaustion, Kelly's devotion became the guiding force in her decision to leave television. Her story is a testament to enduring love and the quiet sacrifices it sometimes demands. The human side of fame. Television often presents glamour and excitement, yet the life behind the cameras can be physically and emotionally demanding. Kelly's bright energy and joyful presence masked the daily effort it took to entertain millions. Mark, too, experienced immense pressures, balancing his work on projects like Riverdale with personal health concerns. Their home life, largely shielded from the public eye, revealed the true depth of their commitment. Kelly's decision to retire was less about leaving a career and more about stepping into a role of caregiving and partnership that life required. Observing the couple's private struggles, one can see that fame is often a backdrop to life's real priorities: love, family, and well-being. Kelly's retirement embodies the courage to place human needs above public expectation, setting an example of empathy and care. Prioritizing family over career. For Kelly, the choice to step away from television was deeply intertwined with her family's needs. Mark faced significant health challenges, including fatigue and physical limitations that went largely unnoticed by the public. Kelly's decision was not sudden. It came after observing his perseverance and understanding the sacrifices he had made for her and their family. she realized that her greatest contribution was no longer her presence on screen, but the support and love she could provide at home. This shift highlights a universal truth. Professional success, though meaningful, is secondary to personal connection and family. By placing her husband's well-being first, Kelly modeled a profound lesson in prioritization, showing that true love often manifests in quiet, unwavering support rather than public accolades. Teaching through example. Kelly and Mark's story also carries lessons for their children. Michael, Lola, and Ween grew up surrounded by attention and public admiration, yet their parents consistently emphasized values beyond fame: kindness, resilience, and family devotion. Kelly's choice to retire reflects this same philosophy. Actions speak louder than appearances. By stepping away to focus on her husband and family, she demonstrates to her children that meaningful success is measured not by accolades, but by the care and love shared with others. It's a lesson in empathy, responsibility, and the importance of presence. Kelly's quiet courage reminds us that the most valuable teachings often come from the small, selfless choices we make daily, shaping not only our lives, but the lives of those we love most. A personal and professional turning point retirement, especially from a high-profile career, is often seen as an ending, but for Kelly, it represents a conscious turning point. She left a career that defined her public identity to embrace a role that defines her humanity. The decision, quietly announced during a live broadcast, carried emotional weight far beyond what viewers could immediately see. Kelly faced the challenge of leaving behind a familiar routine, a source of joy, and a professional identity she had cultivated over decades. Yet, her gaze was fixed on what mattered most: supporting Mark and nurturing their family. By choosing love over fame, Kelly redefined success on her own terms, illustrating that true fulfillment often comes from prioritizing human connections over public recognition. Quiet strength. Behind the spotlight. Despite decades in the limelight, Kelly's strength has always been measured by her resilience and compassion, not by awards or applause. Her public persona, warm, witty, and approachable, belied the private dedication she maintained toward her family. Observers may see her laughter on television, but few witnessed the quiet moments of care, concern, and support she offered Mark during his health struggles. Her decision to step away reflects an extraordinary strength: the courage to put someone else's well-being above her own comfort and career. It reminds us that true leadership, love, and strength are often hidden, expressed through patience, empathy, and the willingness to make sacrifices for the people who matter most. The ripple effect of love. Kelly's choice has had a profound effect not just on her immediate family, but also on the television industry and her audience. Viewers who relied on her morning shows may initially feel the absence deeply, yet her decision serves as a powerful reminder of the human stories behind public figures. Mark's health journey and Kelly's steadfast support reveal that the most meaningful accomplishments in life are not always public. Her retirement encourages reflection on what truly matters: family, love, and the ability to be present for one another. In a world often obsessed with visibility and achievement, Kelly's story offers a different perspective, one that values quiet devotion and the courage to make difficult personal choices with integrity and compassion. Legacy beyond the screen. Kelly Ripa's legacy extends far beyond television ratings or awards. Her presence, her laughter, and her dedication shaped countless mornings, but it is her humanity that will endure. By prioritizing family, supporting her husband, and demonstrating quiet courage, she leaves a model for how to live a meaningful life. Her story encourages viewers to consider their own priorities and the value of relationships over recognition. Even in retirement, Kelly continues to influence lives through the example she set, a blend of love, resilience, and selflessness. Her decision illustrates that leaving the spotlight does not diminish a person's impact. Rather, it can highlight the depth of their character and the beauty of a life lived with purpose. Closing thoughts. The decision to step away from a public career is never easy, especially when that career has defined decades of life. Yet, Kelly Ripa's retirement reminds us of a universal truth. The most profound accomplishments are measured not by public applause, but by the love and care we show in our private lives. Her story is a testament to enduring partnership, family devotion, and the courage to choose what truly matters. For Kelly, Mark, and their children, life now takes on a rhythm defined by presence, support, and shared love. Her fans, though missing her on-screen presence, can take comfort in knowing that her greatest work, the love and care she brings to her family, continues, quietly powerful and profoundly human.